Up first tonight, former employees of the Hotel Pawnee fight for what they say they rightfully deserve. It's our top story on 1011 North Platte News at 6:30. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Adam Uhurnick.
And I'm Kristen Bauer. The Pawnee Assisted Living Hotel has been closed for months. But now, after years of service, 2 employees are asking for compensation.
They opened up to 1011's Megan Bragg in this exclusive story. Megan.
After months of frustration and no answers, 2 former employees are fighting back legally and speaking out in their first TV interview. This morning, I went to the historic hotel with them where it all began. Zipporah Johns and Rob Shepard are 2 people that share the same frustrations. They're not necessarily frustrated with this historical landmark itself, but the way the former assisted living center was managed.
Well, I knew that they were behind. I was told that by the following month it would be caught up.
Zipporah Johns started working at the Pawnee as a cook in 2011.
It was something different. I got to work with the residents. I'd never done nothing like that before. And I wound up actually loving a lot of them.
Soon after, she worked her way up to medical aid. When she was hired, she was told she would make $10 an hour.
And
yeah, no, didn't get it.
You didn't get that money?
No. So.
Zipporah says she only received 4 paychecks the whole year and a half she worked there and is owed around $6,000 in back pay.
How has that been for you?
It's hard. I have 3 daughters that I have to take care of. So yeah, it's very hard. Right now as it is, I'm working 2 jobs, trying to get stuff caught up.
Why do you think this didn't work out?
A lot of it just through management, through the board of directors, just things didn't fall in line.
Rob Shepard returned to the Pawnee in 2011. He says after the first month of work, he stopped getting paid.
How much are you owed, do you think?
I believe around $6,000 to $10,000.
That's a lot of money.
Yes.
And both say they did get some money, but only when they asked for it.
Usually it was little amounts, enough to pay my rent, enough when my lights came due.
In Rob's last month, he received a $1,000 check from his former job, but the check bounced. It was no good, and it ended up costing him money in overdraft fees. He showed me several transactions from his bank statements.
By the time everything had gone through, all of my checks that I went through bounced.
But both Zipporah and Rob are looking toward the future. Both have hired an attorney and hope to get their money soon.
I'm hoping. I really, really am hoping. It would be really nice. I would be able to pay all my bills, have them caught up, and actually take care of my children the right way.
And as they look toward new beginnings, they're not forgetting their past employer or the people they took care of. They both say they stayed for so long because the residents were depending on them.
You know, I loved a lot of them, so it was really hard. You know, it was a hard choice.
And the residents were great. All the employees. I mean, that's the reason we stayed so long was for the residents.
I did talk with assistant living manager Sandy Shade on the phone recently to try and get some answers. She declined an on-camera interview saying she was out of town. But she did tell me this on the phone. Shade is hoping to sell the historical hotel building for around $200,000 to pay back the employees. She says there are a few interested buyers, but no offers yet. So, Kristen, Adam, it's still a waiting game for many former employees, still hoping for paychecks.
All right, 1011's Megan Bragg.